Hello Capricorn, this is going to be your mid-April reading. We're going to go ahead and check in and see how everything's going. There's always new information in the world, so we'll see if anything has changed for you. There's always new information. I can't emphasize that enough. So I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy. I'm going to look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and I'm also going to look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. I'm trying out a new background, so I hope you like it. I like it. I think it really adds to the richness. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Page of Cups. Interesting. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man. Oops. Card one to stick. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups for your opportunity. The Nine of Cups. A lot of cups coming in for you. Interesting. And for your challenge, we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so let me get this lined up. Like I said, it's a little new. So you'll see me moving stuff around. I'm going to have to put this off camera so I have some space. All right, so let's go ahead and look at your overall energy that's coming in. We've got the Eight of Cups. And this is really saying that, you know, you've gotten some clarity and you are going to be pursuing your passion. Whatever it is that you're working on, I don't think it's where you want to be. You've taken an assessment and you've decided that, you know, while you've got a lot going on in your life, you know, you're really trying to pursue your passion. Maybe you're already in the pursuit of it, but you definitely have the energy of you're leaving things behind to pursue your passion. You're not emotionally satisfied with where you're at right now. Maybe you just need to deepen some connection to something that I'm getting that a lot of you are working on a project and you need to deepen your connection to it. Maybe it burned you out or you don't like the direction it's going in. Maybe it was even hijacked by somebody else, but I really feel that you're kind of like leaving something behind to deepen a path for you. It's kind of like I see someone walking, and instead of walking on a flat surface, they're actually digging deep like a furrow, going into the ground because you're doubling down on something, but you're going away in a different direction to double down on what your passion is and where you're going. I also have the Five of Cups for you. So this is a card about loss and about bereavement. This could be someone going through a divorce, someone going through a death in the family. It could be, you know, a death of yourself, a portion of yourself, part of your past that maybe you're putting behind you. But you do feel a sense of loss. But, you know, I always say with this card, all he has to do is turn around and see that he still has two cups standing. It's about perspective, and that you could turn around and change your perspective and then begin the quest again. Start getting the 3, the 4, and then the 5, or go straight to 6. But it's that quest of getting the cups again. So, but I am getting though that for some of you, you're not satisfied with what's going on, and it's tied into this 8, okay? Something has happened and you're not satisfied because Capricorn has just been a superpower on my readings. I mean, that's why it always stands out to me. You are just phenomenal. I was joking for a while saying that this needs to be the Capricorn channel, but something's come up. There's something that is causing you to kind of change direction and really question the direction you're going in. And maybe some of you have outgrown other people. Maybe there's a death in the family, divorce. I don't know, but there's something that's come in that's really hurt you, and it's showing up in your energy right now. Then we have the Page of Cups, and this is so interesting. I mean, it's all cup. This is all your emotions right now and your intuition and your heart. Okay, that even with everything going on here, you're still being presented with a love opportunity. You're being presented to either love what it is you're pursuing as a passion. So this could be your career or a literal relationship or even a friendship with the Page. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be a platonic relationship. This could be you finding your tribe, because this is huge. I can't emphasize this enough. This has been going on with basically all the zodiac signs. Finding your tribe. Every spirit is really saying align with who you're meant to be with, that it is huge. You benefit greatly from it. But he's presenting you with this opportunity for love, you know, and I really feel that a lot of you already have like a lovely family in your life, friends, you know, maybe you like your career, but you're just not happy with the direction things are going in. So really take a look at that. Let's get some clarifiers. All right. So we've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the Five of Pentacles. Oh my God. Okay, so you've got some deep pain coming in. We've got the Five of Cups being clarified by the Five of Cups, and that's an intense card. And then the Three of Cups. The Eight of Cups. Look at this. This is insane. So I just did a reading for Virgo, and the same thing was happening. I was getting a lot of duplicates, and I'm a Virgo, so that was really, really crazy. But now it's coming up for you, Capricorn. And we've got the Three of Wands. Okay, so let me put this over here. So what we've got going on is, you know, you're really not satisfied. And it's being clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So you're looking towards your future now, all right? And you're looking towards it with this intense clarity. It's almost like you've detached all this. You've got so much emotion up here that you've detached yourself from the emotion now, and you need to look at it from an intellectual point of view. You definitely are not emotionally satisfied, but now you're looking at things from a very intellectual point of view. She's very analytical, she's very witty, she's intelligent, she's got this high IQ. And so for you, Capricorn, you've got that emotional IQ that's very high, and then now, you know, in your energy, we've got this intellectual IQ that's very high. So you're really able to stand back and have this perspective to look down at your situation and look at it from different angles. And with this Five of Pentacles, this is the card of lack. You are really lacking something in your life right now. You're lacking it emotionally, and you're lacking it in the physical realm. There's something tangible that you are missing, and you feel that you are missing it, and now you're coming to terms with it. So something happened. I don't know if it's the loss of a person, if it's the loss of a career, if it's the loss of a project you were working on, but there's like this card of lack. I feel like there's a loss, and because I'm saying loss instead of like lack per se, because it's coming into this five over here. Okay, and this is huge, and it's vibrating very strong. Something happened that's a hiccup along the way. You have a big loss, and I don't know if this is the loss of a business, a relationship, a loved one, a project maybe that you were working on, but something is lost, and it's really hurt you. It's something that you cared very deeply about, and you're not quite sure what to do. Okay, you're feeling this type of grief. But you've also got the flip side, right? I mean, so you've got Two of Cups. Remember I said it's about perspective. If he turns around, he's got 2 cups and he can begin. Well, this is how bizarre this reading is. You've got the 2 cups. If he turns around, here's the 3 of Cups right here. You know, I mean, your energy is, hey, you know, you're going to be grieving, but you're not going to be wallowing in it where it becomes your identity. Right? Because some people do that. If they lose someone or they get a divorce or something really horrific happens, they can't get over it. Well, that's not your case, because you're using your intellect and your emotional IQ where, yeah, you're human, you're going to grieve and go through that process, but you still understand that you're going to be celebrating life and love and friendship and family and everything that's beautiful in this world. So you're starting the journey again with this 3 of Cups energy. And this is your energy for mid-April. Very, very intense. And then with this opportunity for love that's being presented to you, again, it's being clarified by this 8 of Cups, which was the very first card that came out in this reading, and the 3 of Wands. And I find this very interesting. So you continue to be unsatisfied and to be pursuing your passion. I feel that it is huge that you're not satisfied with where you're at in your life right now. And you've got so much power that you're really able to make these changes. And that's why the 3 of Wands is here. You know, you already know what you want to do. That's the 2 of Wands, clarifying your intention. Now it's about you throwing it out into the world and really making it happen. but you're not satisfied, right? That's why you're walking away. You're leaving these 8 cups, but I would imagine you're going to be satisfied. This is just that pursuit. This is the energy that's coming in right now. Okay, so very intense. That's your overall energy for right now, for mid-April. Now let's go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. First card for the guidance is going to be the Hanged Man. You're being asked to look at things differently, and I think that you're very good at looking at things. You know, you're looking at the spilt, but you can turn around very easily, and then there's the 3 of Cups. So with this Hanged Man, you're really being asked to go within and search for answers, to really, you know, take that time for yourself. It's very important, and get that perspective of what it is that you're looking for, and those are the answers that you're going to get. Then with the Knight of Wands, what I'm getting from this is that Spirit is saying that, you know, you've got this intense energy to just run right in and create the life that you're looking for. So it's not like if you have this kind of pain that you're going to be there for very long. That this is just, you know, you just taking that step once you've decided what it is that you want. And this card is coming in as the Queen of, I always say the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Cups. And it's really just saying, you know, follow your heart. Really give yourself that self-care, self-love, which magnifies out into your friends, your family, and everything else, because this is your strength. And Spirit wants you to be reminded of that your heart and your intuition and your intellect, everything is here for you, and to just follow your heart. That's really what pays off for you. And I think that, you know, here with this Queen of Swords, you're really having to look at things, but at the end of the day, you really are the Queen of Cups. You really are able to follow your heart. And so you're being reminded for that after you, of course, you analyze your situation. So let's get some clarifiers. Beautiful. We've got the Temperance card. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. We've got the 7 of Wands. The 4 of Swords. Look at these cards coming in for you. The World card and the 3 of Swords. I mean, I hope that this part didn't scare off people from watching this video. Okay, because it can be very intense. This is the energy for you. So the Hanged Man is being clarified by the Temperance card and the 8 of Pentacles. And it's just like what we see up here. And this is, again, the guidance and advice is for you to stay in balance and harmony. Don't go one way or the other. It's really important for you to have this sense of well-being, and this is your health is getting is a huge thing for you. This is the mind, body, and soul in alignment with itself. This is you getting these divine downloads. This is you having your type of enlightenment, and that's how you know you're on the path that you're meant to be on. It's in a balance for you, and that's really your strength. And this is about, you've done so much hard work to get to where you're at right now. Even if you're not emotionally satisfied, you've done all this hard work. So it's a matter of you seeing where you're going to put all your hard work into, because you're definitely a worker and you don't mind putting the work in to get what it is that you're going after, whether it's a relationship, a career, a business, friends. I mean, whether it's going to be even like, let's just say you want to move to a different city, you'll put the research in to do the work to make sure like it's really right for you, right, and your family. So with this Knight of Wands, it's being clarified by the 7 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. So, you know, with this burst of energy for you to really handle what is coming your way and to really, you know, basically self-actualize with what it is that you're trying to manifest in your life right now, you're being told to stand your ground. You know, if other people are going to try and tell you otherwise and try and knock you off your block, in other words, that you're being told to stand your ground and to really not back down. And if these people don't understand what it is you're trying to do, to really kind of put them at arm's length at this point. I don't like to tell people what to do. I'm just saying this is the energy that's coming in from the cards, okay? You're also being told to go within again for answers. It's very important that, you know, with this Hanged Man energy, and now we've got the 4 of Swords, that you really take time for yourself. And, you know, the answers are in you, but you need to take time for yourself and continue to follow your heart and get in alignment with everything and make sure that this is the right path for you. Because I don't think that takes you very long, by the way, Capricorn. I think you're very intelligent, but Spirit is just reminding you that it is a necessary step that you need to undergo. This could be something as simple as during a meditation, walking on the beach or in a park, or taking even a salt bath or something, where you just have that alone time that's peaceful and you are able to really see things very clearly. But you definitely have to stand your ground, because there are people around you that either want to sabotage you, or they have just misunderstandings and they're not going to be very supportive of you, or they might even block your path. Okay, I want to make sure I say that for some of you. And then over here with this Queen of Cups energy, with you following your heart, it's being clarified by the World card and the Three of Swords. So, you know, it's really able, this is a portal. You're able to step through it and really create the world that you're looking for. And this is your placement in the world. How do you see yourself in the world? Where do you want to be in the world, right? If you don't like where you're at, maybe this is part of you pursuing your passion to get to where you're at. Because remember, this Eight of Cups is here twice. So maybe that's part of it. Maybe you are in a small town, but you want to be a world player internationally. And so you're not satisfied emotionally. You know you've got more to give to the world, and it's a matter of you putting yourself out there. You know, it's that kind of energy is for you to step through the portal. Or maybe, you know, it's one of these things where what you're trying to create is a family. And maybe you want to have several children, and that's you putting yourself in the world, and that's how you see yourself in the world. You know, it's different for everybody, but what Spirit is reminding you is that, you know, don't break your own heart. Okay, make sure you're really following your path and see your placement in the world. This is about don't betray your own conscience. Really follow your heart. It's very important that you do that. When you don't follow your heart, you're going to get hurt. You're going to be doing something that you're going to regret and that you really don't want to be any part of. Right? It actually blocks your path and your progress. All right, so this is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now let's look at your opportunity and your challenge. So I'm going to scoot these over just a little bit to give me a little more room. Okay, so we've got, for your opportunity, the Nine of Cups. This reading is really about your emotions. Okay, if you haven't picked that up, this is a huge theme for you this mid-April, Capricorn, is your emotional satisfaction. Your opportunity is to become emotionally satisfied. This is the Nine of Cups, to really embrace it and be very, very happy. Now, this is an opportunity. Doesn't mean everyone grabs it, but it is there for you. Your challenge is this Three of Pentacles. Your challenge is to work together as a team with people. So I'm not sure if this is going to be friends, family, co-workers, strangers, maybe it's a hobby group that, you know, whatever it is that you're doing right now, the challenge is for you to work together as a team. So that's, again, this is a general reading, so that's going to be whoever was meant to hear that can hear that. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Swords. We've got the Eight of Wands. We've got the Nine of Swords and the Hanged Man. Now, again, the Hanged Man is here twice for you. It's literally right here in the guidance and advice from Spirit. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on. So for your opportunity to really become emotionally satisfied, you need to release what no longer serves you. This is the Ten of Swords. So this is going to be thoughts, words, and ideas. You need to release old patterns, old ways of thinking, old versions of you. You need to release people that maybe say things to you that don't even vibrate with you. You know, it's kind of like, you know, it's like having a parent. I'm just going to use this as an example. It's like having a parent. Let's say you're in your 50s, and so your parents are in like their 70s, right? Or maybe even older. And your parents still say to you, do you remember when you were like 8 years old and you did this? And they can't let something go. And it's this constant negative shit or whatever it is that's coming in. It's one of those things where you've got somebody in your life, and I'm not picking on parents, that is going to constantly bring something up because it's their way of stepping on you and putting you down. And they're going to constantly bring up something. Maybe you did like one stupid thing in your life, because we all do stupid things as kids, and they're never going to let you forget it, and they're never going to let people that are around you forget it. So let's say you could be at a dinner party and they'll bring it up to embarrass you because they think it's funny, and they like to do that. It's that kind of vibration that I am getting, that you're going to be releasing people like that and any ideas like that. You know, it's like carrying around baggage, and it's like, and especially it's hard when they're family members, right? Maybe you have to see them during the holidays, or maybe you don't. right? But it's one of these things where, you know, you are releasing what no longer serves you. And once you do, because this is a 10, you're going to lighten your load. You're going to feel lovely and like you can do anything. And it's going to happen quickly for you. Again, this is an opportunity. This is not, for me, this is not news. This is just that you're going to be releasing this stuff very quickly, okay? Excuse me. So this is about you being emotionally satisfied. That's your opportunity. Now let's look at your challenge. Your challenge is for teamwork. Your challenge is to enjoy also functioning as a team. Let me get some water here. Oh, sorry. Okay, so it's being clarified by the 9 of Swords and the Hanged Man. And like I said, the Hanged Man is here twice for you. So maybe you don't want to work as a team right now, okay? And that's why it's a challenge for you. Maybe you want to do everything yourself, that you take on that role and you really enjoy it. And you need to get a different perspective of enlightenment. Maybe everybody has to play their part, even though it's kind of like you're very controlling on something and you want to do something and bring it into fruition. It is important for you to go ahead and have this type of teamwork. It is a challenge for you, but I think you will benefit greatly from it. You also have the 9 of Swords. This is that kind of never-ending nightmare, whether you're awake or asleep. This is guilt, anxiety. These are things that are, you know, are keeping you up at night. And again, maybe it's that negative self-talk, if some of you have that. Maybe it's just like these self-sabotage. I mean, it's just this kind of like negative thinking, but it's a lot of it is fear-based. And so with this card, it's fear-based. And so when that comes up, maybe you need to acknowledge that fear and realize that it's not real, because this is a lot of stuff that's made up fears, okay? So I think maybe it's a fear of success even, you know, fear of failure. It could be the other way, but you definitely have a lot coming up. And so when in your challenge is to function as a team. Your challenge is to not be afraid and to get a different perspective. And that's how you'll gain this type of enlightenment. But it is definitely a challenge for you. I think that you don't want to delegate is another word that's coming in for me, is that you don't want to delegate responsibility maybe to other people, that you really want to do everything yourself. And I think it's going to hurt you in the end. Okay, even if you want to be the boss, you still need to delegate. You can't do everything yourself. So, okay, so this is your opportunity. This is your challenge. It's up for you to take it. Not everybody does. And that's what's happening for you mid-April, Capricorn. Very, very intense reading up here. But, I mean, it really looks good. It looks healthy. A lot of big movement and shifts going on for you. So remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you could, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. And just a reminder, the 4-week Tarot Masterclass begins Sunday, April 14th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested, go to my website. The link is in the description below and sign up, or shoot me an email if you have any questions. And I only offer this class twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. So if you're interested, definitely reach out to me or sign up. All right, everybody, thanks for watching and have a great month. Bye for now.